Hi guys, and welcome to How To. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these beautiful melt in the middles. They've got just a hint of white chocolate inside them and it just oozes out. Whether you're making it for yourself or if it's a nice treat for someone else, they are super easy to make. So let's have a look at what you're going to need. In order to make two melts in the middle, you're going to need some dark chocolate. So I'm using the 85% dark chocolate. It's got a really high count of cocoa inside it, so it makes it a lot darker and nicer to cook with. Also, you're going to need 2 chocolates to stuff inside your melt in the middles to give that a little bit of a hint of white chocolate and break the taste up a bit. I'm going to be using 2 eggs, 50 grams of granulated sugar, 25 grams of flour, 50 grams of butter. You'll need 2 ramekins and some cocoa powder. So we start off by putting down a pan of hot water onto a high flame and put a bowl on top of that. Into this we're going to place our chocolate and butter. Make sure you don't just put it into a saucepan as that can burn. And now once the two are together, you can leave them there for a few minutes to warm up and do the work for you. Now start stirring it in and making sure that we don't have any lumps left. The chocolate should be almost melted and the butter combined with our chocolate. Okay, so next bit, what we're going to do is start warming up the oven. So if you've got a conventional oven, that will have to go on to 200 degrees, or if you've got a fan oven, that will be 180, and we'll stick that on for 10 minutes. Now we break an egg and put that into our mixing bowl, and we have to have a second egg, but for this one we only need the yolk. So make sure you get a little bowl to make sure we don't get any of the whites into the mixing bowl, and place the yolk into the mixing bowl. Now it goes in the 50 grams of sugar. We take out our whisk and making sure that we whisk this on a high speed and making sure we put a lot of air into it. After about 2-3 minutes, it starts looking like that. Now we place our flour into the bowl, making sure that you gently swirl it around like so, making sure that we don't let any of the air bubbles out. And we add our chocolate and butter mixture like so, just making sure we get all the bits out into the mixing bowl. And now start stirring the mixture together so it's all nicely combined. Okay, so after a minute or so, it starts looking like that. Place some cocoa powder into the ramekins, which I've already greased inside with some butter, making sure that the cocoa powder sticks to the sides to make it easier for our cakes to come out a little bit later on. Right, so now place the mixture at the bottom of the ramekin, only a little bit. And on top of that, we're going to place the white chocolate ball. And now we're going to cover that up with more mixture, so making sure that all the mixture is covering all the white chocolate, like so. And then what we're going to do is repeat the process, and we end up with 2 ready to go cakes. So let's put them into the oven. If you don't want to cook them straight away, you can put them into the fridge for up to 2 days, and just making sure that you cover them up with cling film. Make sure the oven was already hot, and we can now see them growing nicely. These have just finished, so they are almost ready to be eaten. So we take them out, make sure you're very gentle with them as they can still collapse. And let's transfer them onto a plate. Gently tap them out onto the plate upside down, add some raspberries and some ice cream, and you're ready to go. Well, thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also, please leave me some comments with suggestions what you would want to see in some future videos.